Buddy, so today we're going to be going over how to deal way more damage in Genshin Impact. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe and also like the video. I also stream on Twitch um, most of the time. I'll be leaving the link in the description. Alright, let's get right into the video. Okay, so first thing, a lot of people might not know this, at least new players, is your talents. Your talents should be upgraded. Please just upgrade them. And depending on your character, usually you want to prioritize different things. So like Child, you don't have to upgrade normal attack because his whole thing revolves around his E skill, and normal attack doesn't affect that. So you just want to level up your talents, keep them up. For every character, you can see I have them up. Like I have constellation, so it is easier for me, but that's what you want to do. Another thing you should be doing is going to be artifacts. Your artifacts play a huge role in most of your damage. For example, your crit rate and crit damage ratios. Most of the time you're going to be wanting to look for a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 3, meaning your crit rate, for every 1 crit rate, you should have either 2 crit damage or 3 crit damage. If you prioritize one more than the other, it'll ruin your DPS because next thing you know, you'll have 30 crit damage and 200 or you have 30 crit damage and super high crit rate, or you'll have 30 crit rate and 200 crit damage. And you don't want that because either you're going to crit none of the time, or when you do crit, it's going to be really, really low. One thing you should be looking for your artifacts when it comes to DPSs is going to be obviously crit damage artifacts or crit rate pieces. These will help you build your crit rate and crit damage. Also, you need to do elemental cups. They should match the character and their element. Depending on the character, if they're a DPS especially, you want to always give them their elemental cup. And always run attack percent for most characters, most DPSs. It depends on who you're building though. Some characters that do a lot of elemental reactions, you might just want to give them an elemental mastery cup instead because they do more damage that way. The other thing is substats. Substats on artifacts play the majority of the role when it comes to dealing damage. For example, this right here is a decent artifact. Not really that good, but 16% crit damage and 2.7% crit rate with like 40 EM. And since I use them on the fireworks team, that does help out a little bit. See here, a lot of attack percent, unfortunately, but decent crit rate. This could be way better. This one here, honestly, it's not that good at all. And then you have the artifact that carries me when it comes to this character. As you can see, 22.5% crit damage and a super high crit rate. So this one is not going to be changed for a long time, but it's really, really overpowered. And this one is okay as well. I need to level it up, but that's pretty much what you should be looking for. Certain characters also you need set bonuses. Set bonuses don't play a huge role, but they do help you optimize and min-max your damage because you get that 15% extra Hydra damage or that 30% extra normal attack damage or charge attack damage, and it just is really strong. I can actually showcase what I'm talking about when it comes to dealing more damage and everything like that.
By royal, everybody stand back!
You're mine!
There you can see my child did lots of damage, especially with the other characters that supported him. If you want your characters to deal the most and get the most out of them, especially either your main DPS or, especially your main DPS, then you're going to need to give them 3 other characters or maybe 2 other characters that can help support them.
If you ever want to trade tactics.
Here, Beto obviously supports my child by giving him with her ult. And her ult will help spread electric damage everywhere. The same thing with Fischl. Not her ult, but her elemental skill will help spread electro damage and the electro element. And then Bennett can just buff your whole team, makes them so much stronger, and he has the 4-piece noblesse set, which buffs the whole team as well. When it comes down to, if you want to get your characters or your main DPS the strongest they could possibly be, you're going to have to put them with another 3 characters that can help support him or bring out the most in them. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I don't really have anything else to tell you guys. I think I went over everything you need to know pretty briefly, not that detailed, but I think you guys get the gist of it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.